Hi, my name is Chris Wyatt. I live in Denver, Colorado. I'm 41 years old. I'm married and have a 3-year-old daughter. Before getting into real estate investing, I was a military officer who had a degree in mechanical engineering. I'm sharing that just to let you know that when I started in real estate, I didn't know a single thing. Now, when I first got started, what I thought was going to be my biggest strength coming into real estate actually turned out to be my biggest weakness. You see, the military taught me to have the mindset that I could figure everything out on my own. And so that's what I decided to do. I read a ton of books. I watched YouTube videos, a lot of them, and I spent hours late at night surfing Google for blogs and articles on how to be successful in real estate. Well, long story short, nothing was working. I was super frustrated, as you can imagine, and nearly 3 years into my real estate journey, I hadn't done a single deal. And that's when I decided to surrender my ego and my desire to do everything on my own. And I traded that mindset in for the mindset that, if I really wanted to be a professional, I finally realized I needed to spend some money to figure this real estate thing out. Well, that's when I learned my next hard lesson, which is that where you spend your money really does matter. You see, I initially spent my money on video training programs and hotel seminars that always seemed to overpromise and underdeliver. And I very quickly got myself over $31,300 into debt with still no results. In fact, since I'm sharing all this with you, I might as well just pull the curtain all the way back and tell you all the failure and the debt that was mounting in my business caused me to really struggle with depression. And truthfully, I felt like a total loser who couldn't provide for his family. In fact, holidays I can remember were always awkward, being around friends and relatives who, would ask, hey, Chris, how's your real estate business going? And I would just smile. I would force a smile and I would say, it's going great. When in reality, I was melting down on the inside as I sat in agony listening to stories of my other friends and relatives who were thriving. And so I got to this point where I was going to give up and I was just going to surrender to the fact that I'm not smart enough to do real estate. And it was around that time that I was on Google and I came across a video from this guy named Justin Wilmot. And while I was watching this video, I just had this sense that something was different about Justin. He seemed like the kind of person, or I should say the first person that I had met in the industry that I felt really cared about helping people have success. He seemed like the kind of guy that was willing to just share with you all of his secrets. And so I decided, I'm going to give this Justin guy a chance, even though truthfully I was super skeptical. I had this voice in my head that was telling me, Chris, you're just going to waste more money and you're just going to fail again. Well, I got to tell you, I'm so thankful I decided to work with Justin because in my first 17 days of working with him, he helped me get my first deal done, and that first deal put $20,000 into my pocket. I've now been with Justin almost a year, and just yesterday, I put my 18th deal under contract. In fact, I got the contract with me right here. Just was doing some paperwork on this for getting this ready to close next week. You can see the agreement to purchase real estate. That contract is going to put about $6,000 into my pocket. And the cool thing about that contract is using some of the strategies that Justin taught me, I was able to know that property was going to be moved to one of my buyers before I had all of the paperwork done. So that's pretty cool. I also have, I've got some checks here that I was just filing away. Here's a $5,000 check. This is one of the 17 checks I've gotten this year so far. What else do we have here? I got a $8,500 check here. I think I got one more I found. Another $8,500 check. My biggest deal so far has been $28,500. That was pretty cool. I'm actually working on a deal right now that should go under contract next week that's got $75,000 to $95,000 in it if I don't screw it up. So that'd be a new personal record for me. Super excited about that. And what I got to tell you, the biggest thing I'm excited about isn't the money actually, as exciting as that is, but the biggest thing I'm excited about is all of the confidence that I now have. And that's probably been the biggest benefit I've got working with Justin, is just the confidence to know that I can go out, into the market and I can do real estate and I can make money, and that's pretty cool. And it's not just that I know how to go find deals, but one of the biggest things Justin's really taught me is how to build and manage and lead a real company. how to hire people, how to train people, how to motivate people, how to, fire people if you have to, how to set up systems, and really the mindset around how to do all of that. There's so many moving parts inside of a successful real estate business. In fact, when I sit back and think about it as I'm talking out loud to you about my story now, when I think about this, the idea that I thought I was going to figure all this out on my own back when I got started, just makes me laugh, that I had that mindset. That being said, though, I just have to give a big shout out to you, Justin. Thank you so much, brother, for just the time you've taken out of your life to make a difference in mine. Thank you for this amazing training program you've put together that I've had the opportunity to be a part of. Please thank your team. I'm excited to just see what the next several years is going to bring, and I really owe the foundation of my business to you, brother. So thank you. I'm so grateful that we met. I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.